Hey everybody, welcome back to CrossCode, and specifically, welcome back to Basin's Keep. This is the big city in the middle of Gaia's Garden jungle that we just made it to at the end of our last episode. Today we're going to be exploring this area, doing lots of shopping and picking up some quests, and then proceeding forward with the main story. There's a bunch of little shops set up here that sell equipment. I would love to be able to take advantage of some of this. Doesn't look like we have the required materials as of right now, though, so that might be something we have to come back to. I want to speak to this guy. This guy looks very spooky. He kind of reminds me of Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. His name is the Boosie Man. Good evening, tiny one. Hi. I am the Boosie Man. I'm doing business in this town, you see, and I just happen to be looking for some kind souls to help me. See, I'm about to start a new attraction in this town, but alas, I am in grave trouble. What I'm missing is Jack's Flame. It's something you can only find outside in the jungle, a place that I am unable to visit. Why? Well, I got my reasons, and they are very legitimate. So, do you have some free time to help big ol' me? Okay, a huge businessman asked you for help to build a new attraction. Of course, it boils down to items again. We need to collect decorative flames from Jack on Fire within the infested jungle. Terrific. You can collect Jack's flame from those Jack on Fire. They wander about in the infested jungle to the northeast. I require those flames. They are essential for decoration. Well then, let's work together to create the next big thing of Basin Keep. Yeah, I'm not convinced that guy is an Oogie Boogie. He's even really suspicious. Anyway, if we head to the northeast, we'll keep a lookout for those Jack's flames. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of these other stalls. We can get a slime drop. I don't really know what that is, but we may as well grab one. Yeah, there's so much equipment that we might be able to access if we have the right materials, so we'll definitely have to keep that in mind. Inside the shop here, what do we have? Hey Seeker, these are the headquarters of the Woodland Vanguard. Nice to see you around. Oh, this is not a shop. This is the Woodland Vanguard, which means there's probably a quest for us. Hey there, you're a Seeker, aren't you? Great, just what I needed. No, really, we do have an urgent need for a Seeker here. Our recent progress led us into some areas with heavy critter concentration, so we need some additional muscle. Well, not just muscle, also smarts and specialized Seeker skills. Sounds like just your thing? Sounds good to me. The Woodland Vanguard are having an excavation in a cave and prepare some defensive devices to protect it against angry critters. Now they need a Seeker to operate those. Neat. Just like the briefing says, you won't be doing all the work by hand. A network of defensive turrets is already on site. State-of-the-art, almost indestructible, and easy to use. If you are connected to Trackwalker, that is. Someone failed to notice that when ordering a truckload of those things. It's the main reason we need you at all, Seeker. No offense. Anyway, enter the cave in the calm backyard of Gaia's Garden. You'll get the details there. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't lie. My interest is kind of piqued at the idea of potentially using turrets, so we'll add that to the to-do list. And then over here, it looks like, is another group headquarters. Hi. Yes, what is it? Seeker, I assume. You're not here to waste my time, are you? Good, because it's already been eaten by this damn city. Don't need no smart-ass adventurers pitching in. And since we're already talking, are you here to help with one of those time-consuming problems plaguing Basin Keep? Potentially? What's going on? Apparently, an organized criminal group of Papagun called the Papa Gang has stormed an office building and taken hostages. Oh my goodness, that is dramatic. We have to save those civilians. Now, there's a start for a brighter day. Hope we can keep it that way. Listen, Seeker, we got a volatile situation at hand in our western district. An organized mob of armed birds has stormed an office building from the air and taken hostages. Yes, it's a mess, and we still don't know their demands or exact numbers. I hate outsourcing matters of public security, but we got no choice here. Also, track-related messes are a Seeker's specialty, right? How? Look, there's no use debating this now. Better talk to our officer on site and see that you make yourself useful. It's the Clipson Tower in the northern part of our western district. Now get moving. I mean, if there's hostages, I really feel like we need to prioritize this mission, so how about we head to the western district? We unlocked a landmark there, Rainy City Square, and then presumably if we head this way, we'll get to the western district. En route, however, we will stop in here, which is the comfy retreat of Gaia's Gardeners. Hi. Ah, Seeker, such a pleasant sight. Welcome to our snug little retreat. We, Gaia's Gardeners, strive to protect the balance and purity of this wonderful habitat that is Gaia's Garden. Of course, with humanity always expanding, this has become both more and more important and challenging. Having one as distinguished as a seeker extend their hand to aid us can make a vast difference. In fact, just now we are in need of someone to protect one of ours during a screening of local water sources. Do you feel ready to assist us in our mission? Perhaps. Gaia's gardeners need to investigate the water quality of the grove in Gaia's garden. You have to protect their specialist while she takes samples. Wonderful. The investigation is long overdue because of the dangerous location. Meet up with Gardener Lind at the Royal Grove. She'll be waiting near the teleporter. Keep her safe so she can work for the well-being of our environment. Alrighty, that's 4 quests we've picked up in rapid succession, so we'll take that. And now, I figured we'd be able to get to the Western District this way. I did find a vending machine, though, which is good to know that we can buy food from the vending machine. Got new gear! Whoop whoop! Wow. Happy for you, dude. Oh, the Western District must be this way, between the buildings. This is such a dense city. It's a little difficult to navigate. Hey dude, check out my balls! Dude, are you serious with the unfunny jokes? Hi. Sorry to interrupt there, guys, but, hi? Please don't make any ball jokes ever again. Why not? They're funny! I know you're a relatively new player, so let me tell you this. No. It's as unfunny as it gets and will make you very unpopular very quick. So I can't bask in my sophisticated humor? Yes. Unlucky. Okay. I guess they're referring to the virtual ricochet projectiles as balls. Teach their own, I suppose, in terms of humor. This building houses the office of the Basin Trade Partnership. Please talk to our spokesperson if you seek to assist us. Basin Trade Partnership? So you're telling me that the entire production line is lost and we can't do anything? Sir, we've already worked with the authorities, but they lost the trail and currently do not have the personnel to intensify the investigations. Our clients are relying on our cooling technology that got stolen, and I'm supposed to just calm down and wait? Yes, sir, we understand your displeasure. We even requested the help of a seeker to solve this. One might arrive at any second. Fancy that. Here's one right now. Aye? What is it, young woman? Is it not obvious that we are having an important meeting right now? Well, actually, you are a seeker, am I correct? My, what wonderful timing! Sir, this young woman should have the perfect qualifications to solve your predicament. Oh, has she, though? I'm not entirely convinced by these New Age seeker folk. In any case, sir, she might be our best chance to get your machines back in time. So, Seeker, are you interested in helping us? Sure, I guess. I'll add it to my to-do list. Apparently cooling devices have been stolen from Basin Keep. We're tasked with finding the thief and bringing them back. Wonderful. Then allow me to give you a briefing on the situation. This gentleman is Mr. Tony Frigo, head of Frigo Frost and Fire, producer of the finest domestic appliances on Shadoon. Hi, Leah. Yes, enough flattery. I'm more interested to see what your enthusiasm is actually worth, Seeker. An entire line of powerful cooling machines has been robbed from our hands. Find them and I'll see to it you're properly rewarded. Indeed, the investigating authorities lost the trail at Old Timber in eastern Gaia's Garden. Maybe your specialized seeker senses can find some traces that lead to the robber's hideout. Please, be vigilant. Bye. Alrighty, oh my goodness, the old to-do list is really filling up, isn't it? It is just one thing after another. It's a good thing we came here. Dude, you won't believe what happened at work. Someone breached our systems. All of them. Damn, you always were so paranoid about security. Adding like millions of checks and such. I am, man. I have no idea how the intruder got in. Almost like it was one of us. Obviously, we all took polygraphs, all kinds of drama. Nothing was found. Nothing at all. Wow, that sounds impossible. It should be. Unless someone knew all the passwords. I'm not sure who to trust at work anymore. You might want to quit? I would, but I really need the money, man. Guess we've all got our fair share of problems, eh? Good day, madam. Can I help you? Hi. I'm terribly sorry, but we are currently offering no apartments. Please contact our landlord in his office. Ah, is there player housing in CrossWorlds? Well, if there is, I can't access it right now, so that's unfortunate. Lots of trash in the alleyways, but that smells nice. Oh look, it's another Spheromancer! Hi! So you're level 39. It's a pretty common level for Gaia's Garden. Or so I was told, anyway. You see, when I reached Basin Keep, I was already level 99. Ow! I bashed hedgehogs. Lots of them. Back in Autumn's Rise. For a very, very long time. Why? Because I needed the XP. Best way to get them at high level. Killing lots of hedgehogs, 1 XP at a time. 1,000 hedgehogs per level for well over 50 levels. I reached level 99, over an endless trail of dead hedgehogs. I am a hedgehog's worst nightmare. Bye. That guy is crazy. He grinded to level 99 in the beginner area. He had to fight 1,000 hedgehogs per level for at least 50 levels. Dude has killed over 50,000 hedgehogs? That guy's a maniac. Okay. Aye. Welcome, Seeker. The chief told me we would get some qualified support. Let's hope you're up for it. The situation here is highly volatile. Criminals of the violent Papa Gang have stormed the building and taken hostages. Okay, finally. This is the building we were looking for, the one with the hostages. We assume that they have demands of some sort, but we can't make any sense of their squawking. This is where you come in, Seeker. Go in there and try to negotiate with them to keep those hostages safe. Try to use your fancy speaker eloquence to resolve it peacefully. Don't traumatize those civilians. But if all else fails, at least free the hostages before engaging in a wild shootout. Mason Keep is counting on you. Okay, I didn't expect to do any hostage negotiation today. Spheromancer Leah, this quest will make us prove our worth. Demanding squawking. Hi? Annoyed squawking. I'm Leah. Aggressive squawking. Okay, well, negotiations did work. It also appears this is an instanced area, aka my allies can't come in and help me. It is all me. Just me versus these parrots. Just not ideal. Ow. Oh my god. Quickly, Leah. Eat a sandwich. I'm not used to fighting on my own. There we go. 1 down. 2 down. There's a hostage. Threatening bird noises. Oh, please, Miss Seeker, free me from this scoundrel so I can get home safely. Stun the Papa Gangster with a charged attack to free the hostages, but be careful not to get too close or hurt the hostages. AKA, this is gonna require... Ow! Oh no! I hit the hostage! Quest failed. Oh, seriously? Wow, that was hard. Okay, should I even try to negotiate with these guys? What if we try something different? Why? Annoyed. Why? Aggressive. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any way to actually negotiate with these guys. We don't negotiate with terrorists! Alright. So, clearly, step 1 is just a pure combat encounter. And then step 2 is going to be a bit of more of a puzzle situation because I'm going to have to try to hit the bird without hitting the hostage. And hopefully that'll go better the second time around than it did the first. Well, second time around didn't do any better. Oh my goodness, I am terrible at saving hostages. Alright, you know what? It's not even worth talking to them. Let's just cancel the negotiations. Let's just get right into it. No need to waste time. Throwing like watermelons at me? I don't know what they're throwing at me. I also think that when they go to shoot me like that, I need to block. I'm not a big blocker. Usually I just try to dodge, and I think that's to my detriment in this particular situation because there's not a lot of room and they have really good aim. These birds are not stormtroopers. They are the opposite of stormtroopers. They have very, very good aim. So when they try to hit me, I'm gonna guard. Yeah, that's better. Alright, we might have to do this a million times, but I will save these hostages! There we go. Okay. I actually managed to hit the bird, so the hostage got away. And we just beat this guy up, and a 1v1 is much easier than the 2v1 I was dealing with previously. There we go. One hostage saved. Apparently, NPCs with more refined communicative recognition have been implemented at this point. It's a shame that your vocabulary is not up to these tasks. Yeah, not at all. My negotiations went terribly. Alright, looks like we at least got a checkpoint for these two. We've got hostage tolerance here. Alright, I got one bird. Nice. This is actually kind of fun, believe it or not, even though I've had to try it a million times. You might think by now I'm annoyed, but I'm not. This is actually kind of fun. The fact that it's like combat and puzzles all in the one. It's kind of cool. Oh no! I got too close to that other hostage, and he actually killed him, I think. I didn't realize I got so focused fighting that other bird, I forgot that you can't get too close to the hostages. Maybe it's worth trying that one again, honestly. Let's try to save both of them. There we go. I actually saved all the hostages, and now look, there's even more hostages. Okay, this just keeps going. Now, the puzzles are clearly getting trickier. How am I gonna hit that guy without hitting the hostage? Ugh! And not getting hit by bombs. Yeah, this is tricky. Ah, okay, I got one. Just can't get too close to the other hostage, so I gotta wait for this guy to come to me. There we go. We got this. Don't worry, hostages. I'm slowly but surely getting better at this. Alright. One down, one to go. Now, how the heck? Oh, I can shoot through these fire things. Okay, I was gonna say, how in the heck am I supposed to do this? We got him. Get out of here, hostage. Alright. Oh, now we're cooking with gas. Boom. Uh-oh, there's more hostages. I thought we were done, but there's more on the second floor. Alright, let's go up. Holy moly, there is an insane amount of hostages on this floor. And the puzzles, as you can see, have gotten only trickier. Here, there's also not a lot of room to sort of hide from their bullets. Yeah, this is an insane quest. This has got to be one of the more insane quests I've done in this game, period. It's really fun because it's different, but I would be lying if I said it was easy, because it's not. Okay, I lost one hostage, apparently, because I couldn't get away from that guy. But I mean, if we only lose one hostage in this entire building, I'll still consider that a success, right? I mean, I'm sure the hostages' families wouldn't agree with me there, but I've got to do what I can do. This is my my first time in a hostage negotiation situation, and I am doing my best. Alright, last one. There we go. I only lost one hostage. And there's a whole squad of them in the corner there, but we'll figure out what I'm gonna do with that in a second. There we go. Oh, and now they just file out for another round. Got it. This is a long side quest. Oh my goodness, I've been at this for quite some time. I mean, it probably wouldn't be as long if I was, you know, better at hostage negotiation, but considering my relative skills or lack thereof, it has been difficult. Especially here, where again, there's not a lot of cover. There's a couple of bookshelves, or they might be servers? I'm not actually sure exactly what these black things are, but they're the only bit of cover that I have. Whew, finally! Oh my gosh. That was a really, really tough quest. And are you serious? Are we still not done? There's no way. Furious bird noises. Oh, we're still not done. This is crazy. Oh my god, now I need to fight an entire freaking flock of them. At least after all the time it's taken for me to rescue these hostages, I have now figured out how exactly I'm meant to deal with these birds. Knowing what to do and actually doing it are two separate things, of course, and it is a lot tougher when you're dealing with so many birds at once. Yeah, no, this is genuinely really, really tough. Thank God there's no hostages for me to deal with this time. I don't have to worry about anybody getting shot, which is good. That, you know, takes a bit of the pressure off of me. We definitely still need some snacks, though. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how tough this mission has been. This has been an insanely, insanely tough mission. And oh my god, I can't believe the respawn point is back to where the hostages are. I thought if I died there, we'd just have to fight the squad again, but nope, I need to rescue all the hostages too. Oh my goodness gracious. In my 20 hours of CrossCode so far, I can very, very confidently say this is the hardest side quest I've ever picked up. This is it. There's just so much that you need to keep in mind. You need to make sure that the hostages don't get shot. You need to make sure you don't get shot. You're constantly maneuvering, trying to avoid the bullets from the birds, but at the same time trying to interrupt them and deal damage. This is just insanely difficult side mission. If you guys did this mission during your playthrough of CrossCode, you'll have to let me know. Did you have as much trouble as I did? Because I've been at this for about 25 minutes now. And, well, as you can see, we're still going. Even though I thought for a second there we were done. I got you baited. Birds are relentless. What do they even get from this hostage situation? The ransom on these office workers cannot be this high. This is ridiculous, guys. Oh my god, I did it! I gotta admit, there was a few moments there where I thought I would just never finish this quest. That was so difficult. That took about 30 minutes of real time. Many attempts and much cursing and swearing at those birds. Oh my goodness, I had better be rewarded handsomely for that one. That was not easy. Aye, finally, you're back. We heard a lot of noise in there, so I assume you couldn't solve it peacefully? That's a shame. Would have made our reports easier and saved a lot of trouble with the process. In any case, you cleared up the situation and prevented serious damage. We can count that as a win. I'll call the Sarge and give him a brief report. Go back to the HQ to get your reward. Whew, man, oh man, oh man. I never want to deal with a hostage situation ever again unless I have a fully functioning speech module and we're dealing with, you know, humans who can understand me. Because that was bonkers. Anyway, let's turn this quest in. Look how smug Leah looks, and I can't blame her in the slightest. Aye. Oh, don't give me that smug face, Seeker. You stirred up a lot of trouble with your little shootout. Messing up the negotiations, starting an office brawl around the hostages. We got traumatized white collars and the press slamming our ears about your methods. You're a loose cannon, Seeker. Still, I can't deny that you got the results. The problem has been resolved without major injuries. Alright, I'll let your methods slide this time. Take your reward and stay in touch. Bye. Whew. Though we had to solve the hostage situation violently, success was on our side. Good job. Thank you, Quest. Giver. Reward. Thing. Alright, and with that, we have a ton of money now, so we should definitely... I'm gonna grab one of these pallet blossoms. We should definitely see if we can buy some new equipment. I haven't been able to trade for any in the stalls, but I haven't seen any regular just like equipment stores yet. Looks like a lot of stores are actually closed right now, which is obviously not helpful for me looking to shop. Oh, this one's open. Aha, this is what we were looking for, I think. So here's the item shop, which I definitely need to buy some more high sandwiches. I ate a ton of sandwiches during that last encounter. So let's stock up on some of this. Luckily we've got a ton of these. I could definitely go for some upgrades, such as a bunch of snack mixes. Oops, forgot to check out. Now upstairs must be the equipment part of the store. Yes. Hello, Seeker. Need some equipment on this rainy day? I sure do. Let's see what you got. You've got Titan goggles, which are an upgrade for us. We're gonna buy those. And then that's going to be all we can afford for right now. But here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to equip said Titan goggles. And then I've got a bunch of equipment that I'm not actually using right now. So let's sell some of this. We can sell the rapier carrot, the furry cap, the silver goggles. And then some of this. Like we can sell these 6 golden satchels, for instance. It'll get us some more money, which means now we can buy something else. What should we buy? Let's buy the sword, I think. Everything here is super expensive. If we buy the Titan Edge sword, that's going to be quite an upgrade for us. Again, I'll go in and equip this. And we can sell our leftover equipment. And I don't think that's going to get us enough money to buy anything else, but at least we got 2 nice upgrades, so we'll take it. Hopefully if we complete some of those other quests, we'll get enough money to fully kit ourselves out. Looks like other people are here shopping as well. I'm sorry, dear customer, but Umbrella Inc. is currently experiencing a sort of outbreak. In order to avoid any residents from getting from having a bad time, we've closed off access to the 3rd floor. That's suspicious. Okay, presumably we'll get a quest about that sometime soon. Now, we fully explored the western area and the main area, so let's check out the east area. What's this place? Sorry, Seeker, the market is closed off for your kind of folks. Unless you got yourself a pass, of course. Interesting. Don't you think it's strange that we don't take damage from the rain? I think it's strange that you're sitting on the wet floor. But yes, it is weird. It's pouring down and I feel the rain, but no damage. I guess it's some kind of game development magic again. Maybe, yeah. As we learned, water only hurts us in certain amounts. Looks like this side of town is not very open to us. None of the vendors are willing to sell to us. This looks to be a bit of a seedier side of town. No one's picked up the garbage in a while. Come on, guys. You can be the seedy side of town and still pick up your trash. This is ridiculous. I don't know if we're going to get very far over here. The rain will cleanse your soul. Okay, sure. Lots of players. What's up with this part of town? It's all dirty and stuff. Well, apparently this used to be the workers' quarters back when the power plant was built. But it became a slum after most of the traders and the general businesses moved in. Wow, alright. Kinda makes you sad, don't you think? It is a little sad, honestly. Especially considering that the other side of town is so nice. The no littering sign is being blatantly ignored. It's sad to see this side being such a juxtaposition to the other side. Doesn't look like we're really gonna get anywhere for now, though, so as most of our other quests require us to go outside of town, we may as well head up to the quest hub first and pick up our next main quest before we actually leave. So, I think that's right here. Yep, looks like it. Usually we have to go upstairs for these sorts of things. The only floor we can go to is 1st floor, Mayor's office. 2nd floor is business, 3rd floor is more business, and 4th floor is serious business, but 1st floor it is. Greetings, Seeker. Do you have any business with the mayor? Are you sure? Do you perhaps want to proceed along the track of the ancients? Then you don't need to see the mayor. Your next task as Seekers is to visit the temples in the north of Gaia's Garden. All Seekers are free to enter those dungeons, no permission required. Maybe also tell your fellow Seekers that they don't have to show up here. They just keep doing it. Why would they even want to see the mayor anyway? It's not like he has any business with the track, right? Force of habit, I suppose? It seems the mayor of this town doesn't want to be involved in any of the Seekers' business. Yeah, force of habit indeed. Every single town we've ever went to before, we've had to go and speak to whoever's in charge to get permission to head to the temples, but it turns out this area is different. We don't need anybody's permission. We can just head out and into the next temples, I guess, so that's good. And I guess that's what we'll do next. Man, there's not a lot of resting places in this hub. What? There's one right over there to the left, but it's so small. That's some quality A first world problem you got there. Yeah, there's a rest area right here. There's nothing on this table. The table surface is really shiny. Really? Is that why you have to sit on it? Yes, I have to inspect it really closely. I think I'm starting to get it. This is not about the table or what's on the table. What? You just like to sit on tables, don't you? What? No, I just like to examine things closely. Just admit it already. There's so many interesting and unique characters in CrossWorlds. I always love listening in on their conversations. Alright, I guess that means that we're done here in town for now. So, the question is, I guess, how do we get out of here? I think if I head this way, it's going to lead me to the western area. Let's just take a look at our map. So it looks like the only way out is back the way we came in, back through Gaia's Garden. So that's interesting. We'll have to actually go backwards to go forwards, if you will. Well, we now know our next main quests are going to take us to one of 2 temples. That's very interesting as well. There's apparently 2 temples in this area. In our experience, there's only been 1 temple per area, so we're going to have to do 2 here. And as well, of course, we've also picked up a ton of quests that we can do outside of town. Before I go, I just noticed something right here. We can actually pick up a new item. It's called the Hunter's Bolt. It's a level 37 weapon. I am absolutely going to trade for... Oh no, I have the materials, but I don't have enough money. Dang, okay, well we're not going to trade for that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go out and tackle some of those quests so I can be happily compensated, and then we can do a little bit more shopping the next time we return to town. For now though, let's hit the road, folks. We know where we have to go, and now it's just a matter of getting there. Thanks everyone so much for watching today's episode. I'm so happy we got through that hostage situation. It's always fun exploring a new town, and now we're gonna head out and hit up some quests. See you guys back here soon for some more CrossCode.